Swadika, and welcome to be my guest. The program which brings you successful stories of entrepreneurs and organizations in both domestic and international arenas. I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. And tourism has been one of the major strengths of Thailand, and it covers different aspects that involve different target groups of travelers. And today I would like to introduce the new realms of tourism powered by TAT to target corporate customers through the project entitled Village to the World. It represents CSR outing and activity-based talks where staffs can benefit joined in different activities to efficiently build their team. So learn more together about this Village to the World project.
สู่ไปแล้วใจชื่นบาน
I currently am granted an opportunity with Kun Yuttasak Supasan, the Governor of Tourism Authority of Thailand. Swadika.
Swadika.
So first of all, the focus of our interview today will be about the Village to the World.
Village to the World,
okay,
yes.
Which is a latest policy, I would say, from the government of Thailand. So could you explain a little bit more on what Village to the World is?
Yes, the Village to the World is originated from the policy of the government that we try to promote the tourism in the village, in the community. Actually want to turn from the attraction base to the activity base. So that's why we want to promote the village. In Thailand, there is a lot of village that they have the huge potential for tourism, but it's like the hidden gems that we have to promote them. So that's why we select some village and bring them to the world.
Okay, talking about the objectives. So what will be the objectives of this, policy?
The objective first, I think that we, as I said, we have a lot of village around nationwide, and we select some village, and then we, work with the corporates and create like program for the tourists to visit the village. And in the past, when you we visit the village, you just to see around, to see the natural beauty. But now, when you visit the village, you can experience many things. Like in Royal Province, you can explore the life field through the tractors, and you can live and learn how the farmer live in the rural area.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we turn to the tourist program that we can bring employees from the various company to visit and to make like a CSR for the company.
Okay. So what has been the starting point of changing from normally tourist attractions are attraction based, and then right now you have changed it and turned it into a new perspective, so that activity based tour or program?
Yeah, well, you mean
the starting point. So what is the initiative, or where is the opportunity in the market?
Actually, we want to increase the income for the village. In the past, we were waiting for the people to come, but now we promote them, and when the employees from the various company come to the village, they can spend the money and work with the villager, and then the company, the village can use the money to develop their own village.
I see.
That that we are working on that.
Okay. And regarding the villages that have been selected, so what are they?
Where are they?
Yes.
First of all, we have about 10 villages, like Kuka Sing in Royal Province. Let me see. In Chiang Mai Province, Ban Rai Kong King, Mueang Kau Community in Sukhothai Province, Ban Prabat Hoi Tom in Lamphun Province, Kuka Sing in Royal Province, and Rawai in Phuket. I think that about 10 villages that are the starting point for us for this year.
I see.
And we create the CSR program for those villages.
Okay, I see. So these 10 villages that have been selected, they are actually spreading all around different regions. Okay, in Thailand here.
Yeah, spread all, in southern part of Thailand, in central part. So I think that we can, many destinations that you can choose, depend on, what you like.
Okay.
Somebody want to go to up north because they like the weather that's a little bit cold. But I think there's something that in similar, we can learn, the way that the people in the rural area and turn that into the program for the tourists.
Okay. So the program for tourists here or for corporate clients here, so normally how long does it take, for a program?
Actually, we want we initiate just one night
I
and 2
see.
days 1 night because we can the corporate can spend the weekend. Normally the corporate have their own CSR that they have to do it annually. So now we switch from just like pay the merit to the but now to go to the village, spend the time together with the village. Give some benefit to the village.
I see.
And then stay one night and go back. I think it's 1 day, 2 day and 1 night is now the program that we initiated.
Okay. So having said that, that means the first period of this program or campaign, so you are targeting the corporate clients only in the first phase.
Yes, so that's why we initiate this year. Like CSR outing, the best ever CSR project in Thailand. That is a campaign that we launched. And we got, the 10 CEO from the famous company like Thai Air Asia, Bangkok Airways, that come join hand with us, and then bring their own employees to explore, to experience in the village.
Okay.
And really impressive. And now they join hand with the villager, to promote their own village to the world.
So is there any pilot project that you have done previously?
For myself, I was assigned to be CEO for the Gukasing, the very charming village in Royal Province in northeastern part of Thailand. Gukasing is very famous because this village is situated in Kula Longhai. That is very famous for the jasmine rice field, and not only for the rice, but they has own heritage on the the unique one. So it's very attractive, very charming. When I was there, I bring the Tourism Authority of Thailand with me, and really impressive. I mean, that now we have our own CSR program that we want to introduce and want to welcome other companies to come to experience us.
Okay, I see. And in terms of, in order to make a program successful, I believe you need a cooperation from the villages in different villages here.
The villages, they're willing to help. They know their own potential, but they need someone. So that in line with the government policy is called Pracharat. That's a cooperation between public sector, private sector, and civic sector that to join hand work as a concert. That the village to the world, that such a kind of cooperation that that in line with the Pracharat policy.
I see. Okay. And the next question, will be the activities or even the criteria. We say, what are the criteria? That these 10 villages have been chosen as villages to the world.
Actually, we don't want to begin from the zero. So we explore the potential villages. TAT, Tourism Authority of Thailand, we have our own program that's called Thailand Tourism Award. So we selected from that criteria first, and then we explore them and inspect them, and then we make them as a part of the program.
I see. So that means it's the exchange of the ideas and know-how as well. between TAT Thailand
Yeah,
Tourism
we work
Authority of
not
Thailand.
only for the TAT only, but we work with the company that I said. We work with the university, and we work with some guru that that in order to develop something in the village. Like if visit them, what kind of the product that the village can offer to the tourists. For Kukasing, the village that I become the CEO for myself, we have the package of small rice in the beautiful packages they can offer to the people that visit the Kukasing village, for instance.
Okay, and apart from Kukasing,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so is there any other activities in other villages as well? So can you give us some examples?
It depends on the activity that the village offer. For instance, in some village, they produce the beautiful cloth, so they use that cloth in produce many souvenir like ผ้าขาวม้า and make ผ้าขาวม้า in different kind of a thing. That's really charming. Or even in the deep south, in the Phuket, they have the culture of fishing, so they use that way of life to to be the product for the tourists to learn and explore when they visit the villages.
Okay, so that means different companies and corporate, they have the opportunity to choose what missions or goals
It depends on the
that
policy
employees.
of the company. If you want to go to the south, you want to to the people, the employee to explore to experience something that near to the sea, or you want to up to the mountain, you can go to the north, or you want to go to the northeastern, so different villages, different kind of activity, different kind of experience that you can explore.
And one corporate can also travel around different villages as well.
Yes, of course.
Okay, if they want. And the last question for this break will be the capacity or the maximum number of employees that you can take.
Yeah, actually, we don't expect the mass, the people they go to one time, but we want the village to increase the capacity to accept the people they want to visit the village step by step. We believe something you less for more, not more for less. So I think that that's the one thing that we taught the villager to know how to to welcome the people in the limited numbers. We believe that we can provide them in quality term, not only quantity term.
Okay, so the key word here would be a quality, not quantity, and the number is not that efficient actually. Okay, but for now it's time for a short break. We'll right back and learn more on its contribution to the society of village to the world, and also the roles of TAT as well in pushing forward to the points of success of this program. So please stay tuned and be my guest. So welcome back to the program. You're watching Be My Guest, and I'm Sarosha Ratanapian, and I'm still with Kun Yuttasak Supason, the Governor of Tourism Authority of Thailand. During the last break, I've told us the objectives of Village to the World already, and also the very fun activity-based program that corporate right now can join TOT in pushing forward the more income, we would say, of villages, and at the same time. The corporate clients themselves can learn something from villages as well.
They can learn something. They can learn how to give to the society, and for instance, it's the product from the Kukasing province. Is the organic rice that produced from the the village own rice field that can turn to be the gift, the souvenir for the people who visit the village.
Okay.
But not only for the Kukasing, but another other village like บ้านไร่กองขิงเชียงใหม่ เมืองเก่าสุโขทัย and พระบาทห้วยต้มลำพูน โคกงกาฬสินธุ์ บ้านดงเย็นสุพรรณบุรี province ถ้ำเสือโฮมสเตย์เพชรบุรี ริมคลองโฮมสเตย์สมุทรสงครามหลีเล็ดสุราษฎร์ธานี the south and Rawai in the Phuket. They have own activity and own products that that now ready for welcome not only for the Thai people but for the people around the world to visit and to see how charming the village they are.
Okay, and I believe that these 10 destinations, okay, or villages that TAT have been presenting right now are actually unfamiliar to different Thai tourists. But right now you make it, a new tourist destinations.
It's like a new initiative. It's a creative tourism that, as I said in the first break, that we want to turn them in more the productive way, turn them from the attraction based to the activity based, because we want the tourist, the traveler who visit the village to spend more through the activity that provided by the villager.
Oh, okay.
And the villager can use their own lifestyle, their own assets in the village to be, something that to offer to the tourists or the visitors.
I see. And on behalf of the villages, so how, can they take part in order to create the creative tourism for corporate?
Yeah, we have the program when the corporate visit the village. For instance, if you fly in from somewhere to, for instance, to Chiang Mai, Ban Rai Kong King, and the program we provide you many activity. You can, go into the village, working with the people in the village, have lunch, and then go to the school in the village, and then have dinner, and then we have a fantastic dinner under the candlelight in the village. I think that such a kind of experience you haven't been like this before, and maybe the one time in your life.
I see.
And you can stay overnight in the village, and then go back with a visual smile and just do something for the society, for the village.
I see.
In some village, I think that it's very poor. People can do what they do in order to improve the quality of life. So that's why they use something that they have owned, the asset in the village, to be the products and to improve their quality of life.
Okay, and at the same time they need to be efficient in producing the quality product as well. Okay, and also to deliver a very good treatment or services or touring program. Okay, for corporate.
It's that the way that we work on.
I see.
For CEO from the 10 corporates, include the TAT, we work with them how to promote them, not only for promote but also the quality product to be offered. What the kind of the product that you can attract the people to come, and when they come, what will make them come back again, that we work on that.
Okay, and the project right now seems a very concrete project. Okay, so what will be the targeted outcomes in terms of maybe financial return to the villages?
We set the goal for each village that to gain at least 1 million baht annually. But for the overall project, we expect that will get the revenue that we generate from this project approximately 60 million baht.
60 million baht.
Yeah, 10 million baht is came from directly from the village, 10 villagers, and 50 million baht is from the related activities that concern for restaurant, hotels. So that is just the beginning. So now we just have 10 villages, and for the next step, when this program extended, I think that we create more, not only in terms of the economic, in terms of the money, but in terms of the sustainability for the village as well.
Okay, so sustainability is another key word here. And so I would say that, okay, this has been only a first phase, okay, 10 villages here. So what will be the future plan of Village to the World then?
For the next step, we stick with the villages. We can extend to another part of Thailand. Now we have 10. Next year maybe 20 or 30. And the target group will be shift from the private corporate to maybe to the students international school that they want to experience. So that now we try to shift from not only Thai people that came from the private sector only, but to the international traveler. But for the foreigner who stay in Thailand first, and then we welcome more from the the tourists from foreign countries.
Okay, so that means foreigners, okay,
Yeah.
because this program seems very attractive, especially for foreigners who want to experience more about Thai cultures
Yeah,
and lifestyles.
It's the the selling point is the competitive edge that TAT want to promote. I mean, now we try to attract the people around the world to explore, to experience the Thai unique locals and the villager, the activity in the villages, the village is something that in line with us. I mean, the Thai unique local experiences.
Okay, local experiences here, okay, is what corporate clients
Yes.
would gain, okay,
Yeah.
for the first phase here, okay, in 2017, I would say. Now, regarding the contribution to the society, what is its contribution of this program?
The contribution, first of all, when you visit the village, you can, make contribution, make benefit to the village. You spend the money, you spend time with them, and the income that generate in the village, the people in the village can use to develop their own village in the way that they want. And secondly, I think that we can help them to improve the quality of life. I mean that the way that contribution that this program work and this program made for the village.
Okay, and that's okay the great contribution not only to the corporate themselves but also
No.
to villagers as well. Now, in terms of villagers, so how this program contributes something to them?
I think that we add the strength for them and make them learn how to be sustained in the future. The tourist is not only to bring the people in the village only, but how to bring them back again and again. And not only the natural beauty to be offered, but the activity that came from the way of life. So we work with them how to sustain and make them live in the long run.
Okay, that means to follow His Majesty the late
Yeah.
King's footstep of self-sufficiency
Yes.
economy. So any suggestions for corporate clients who might go there and they might ruin or destroy, I would say, maybe the traditional cultures of the villages, or how can they behave actually when they join this program?
I think that just work like a village. I would like to invite all the organization to be a part of this program, and once in a lifetime, be in the rural, be a farmer, be the villager, and tell yourself what you feel, and I think that is the experience that cannot find anywhere in the world, and not only for for yourself, but it's the opportunity for the company to do something for the society. So you can have the program for the team building for the company, you have the CSR of the company, but not in the conventional way, but in the village.
I see.
It's the perfect place that you can
Okay.
try, and I think that's a good way that that you can learn and experience something different.
So they have to actually blend themselves, to learn more in the lifestyle of villages.
Yeah,
Okay.
you eat rice every day, but you have to try to treat it well. I don't know how to say that. To be a farmer, that's exciting and very charming experience.
Okay, so this is not only the attraction base that you mentioned, because you focus throughout the interview here that it's all about the activity base.
Yeah, we change the perspective of the way you travel, not only to see, but to feel and to try by yourself. And you can realize that it's a truly traveler that you want to be.
Okay, and as the governor of TAT, and for your personal experience, so what do you view tourist attractions in Thailand as unique?
I think the Thai way of life is something that unique. The Thai way of life is, it's come in many forms, like even your smile is a Thai way of life. Food and the way that we act together with Swati is a unique and no one others like us.
Okay, and towards the end of our interview here, so how interested corporates can contact CAT in order to join this program?
I think that corporate can contact CAT. We have a various program, and we can that we can be selected that suit to be for available time and budget you have. One thing that we can guarantee that we can guarantee you satisfactory when you go into the village. You can contact TAT anytime and through our website, and we waiting for you and we welcome that you will want to be a part of this program.
Okay, and last but not least, any final notes for our fans to be my guests?
To be my guest, I mean your fan,
Yes.
your program. I think that we achieve you. Welcome of you to be my guest of the TAT and to explore and to experience something that I think that you have not been before and to be meet in the village.
Okay, and this is the new tourism arena and perspectives, that has been introduced by Thai Authority, Tourism Authority of Thailand. And thank you very much for your time today. Okay, it's our great pleasure. Thank you very much. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Different activities are compiled in the village to the world, where corporate companies could work with various communities and villages in Thailand to experience invaluable lessons from the villages themselves. And for those who are interested, you can contact the Thailand Tourism Authority of Thailand by logging into the website www.tourismthailand.org. And that's all the time we have for Be My Guest this week. Thank you very much for watching us and tuning in. For more information, you can log on to thainews.prd.go.th/en. And I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. สวัสดีค่ะ